When women say they're with a friend. Oh, I'm with a friend. I thought, oh, Beatrice, of course. 100%. Yes. No! She's getting... Where does the conversation on Instagram come from? Does it come from a cold DM or does it come from a dating app? That obviously has an impact on conversion rates and we can't look at them equally. So yeah, 100% only Instagram, unless she has like 10, 20,000 followers. Even then, you have 10,000. If she has like 50,000 followers, then, but you won't even know that. Just that number, right? But most of the time, just do Instagram, trust me. No, so for example, every day you can take 120 seconds and record yourself playing the piano or playing the guitar. You post a story like that, even just every day, one story, one tap piano. You have to understand, every day, and that's not even boring, because it's cool. Right? Even just singing or playing whatever you're best at, right? Just playing the guitar, you sit there, boom, playing the guitar, one story of that per day, boom, is 1,000,000 times better than nothing. Because every time you pop up, it's like a direct message. And all of the women who are currently interested in you, they're gonna watch that story. And even you drive in the car, that's cool. Going to the restaurant, that's cool. When you're on a date, you can post a story. Now you're not gonna post a picture of her like that, but what you can do is you can take a picture of the drinks, boom. And then just post where you can see a female hand wrapped around the glass. Boom, you post that on a story. Ridiculous social proof. There's no woman that doesn't use Instagram much. I know when I say no woman, I mean 19 out of 20. 19 out of 20 women, I would argue, who have Instagram on their phone, check Instagram every single day. It is the #1 social media app. Even if she doesn't post, she's spying on her friends and guys. You can always win by not being, if you're unsure, just be emotionally non-reactive and make it not a big deal, and you always win. You don't need to force a really funny, witty line every single time. That's try hard as well. Whenever you're too reactive, I'm very emotional, but I'm emotional because I want to be, not in reaction to her. Since I am like that, my energy is like that, it's also gonna be like that when you tell a joke that's really funny, but it's not because I'm so reactive to you, it's because of who I am. Will never laugh about jokes as hard as I do because he's like way more emotionally like this. It's not the thing but the place it's coming from. So you can come up with a line if something comes to mind, or you can just say, oh, that's cool, I like that. And you'll win. Just like that. If in doubt, just boom, non-reactive. By the way, stop saying the word I suppose, because it doesn't even help, even not just in a dating context. I even started saying it after a while of like, in my second year in Maynooth, I started saying it, right? But it doesn't help you. It's like, right, or you know. These are filler words that take eloquency out of your speech. Even in general life, it just makes you seem less confident, less certain, and less eloquent. It just doesn't help you at all because it literally means nothing. Because obviously you suppose. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a supposition by you. You know? But yeah, go ahead.
You know?
You know? Yeah. Fuck you. True, that's mine. And every now and then I have one. In the beginning it was right, and I was like, fuck, I've realized it over the last week or two when I'm watching my YouTube videos. I'm like, you know, for some it's like, and I've started saying you know a lot, so I just gotta fucking force that out of there again. Okay. And you don't want to be too much of a perfectionist with this either, where it puts you in your head and then you're completely stifled. On a date, it doesn't matter. But if you overall you can say right and you know as many times as you want on a date. Thank you so much, babe. And the lady won't care. But for overall fluency and just being a better communicator, thank you so much, it's better to not have these in there because they serve absolutely no purpose. You can do friends with benefits however long you want and however long she wants. Usually friends with benefits dies out naturally between 3 to 6 months because either she will want more and she's not okay with keeping it non-exclusive, or because she'll find someone else, or because you'll lose interest. You can make things exclusive after 2 to 3 months, after minimum 6 to 12 weeks. It's okay to say a friend because when a woman, by the way, do you know how long it took me to figure out? When women say they're with a friend, oh, I'm with a friend. I thought, oh, Beatrice, of course, 100%. Yes, no, she's getting. If you're an 8.5 to 10 out of 10 looking kind of man, then you can literally use things like accepting applications for, or as an opener. I had a friend who's an amazingly looking guy, shredded as fuck, has been going to the gym 6 days a week for 6 years, and his opener on Tinder was always, congratulations on matching with me. He can pull that off. You and I can't. For us, it requires a tiny bit more of a verbal sophistication to get the point across. The problem with being sarcastic, funny, curious, and easygoing, none of that signals real relationship. I know you, but people would perceive you as somebody who's so insecure that he feels the need to brag and make shit up. Very important. Try not to do that. Sometimes I jokingly say, make these braggadocious statements. They're more as a joke, and I think it's quite obvious when I do that. But when I'm in real serious mode, I convey information quite accurately. I don't try to make things sound better than they are, and if I do, well, it happens very rarely, or I try to go back and actually correct myself. When I used to work for a tech company years and years ago, there was this one guy. I was already doing this for 2-3 years at this stage, and I'm talking to this guy who is a solid 25 kilos too heavy, who smokes weed a lot, drinks a lot of alcohol, smart, all right social skills, but nothing particularly impressive. Anyway, this guy goes, oh yeah, I asked him how many girls have you been with? And he goes, 115, 116. And I knew immediately. Why did I know immediately that was complete horseshit? Because I know how much effort it takes. By the way, because you're never gonna impress somebody by bragging anyway. You're gonna impress people by being kind, by wanting them to win, and by actually admitting, hey, you wanna be confident, but I easily admit all the areas where I have flaws. I have zero issue. I'm so confident because I have such a narrow area of expertise, and I'm so happily, confidently able to admit I suck here, 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 and here. Completely. Suck hard, teach me. No problem. No problem admitting that, and people like you for that. It's very important to keep that in mind. Now, don't just be talking about your flaws, because that's fucking weird as well, right? But that's an important lesson. So the funny thing is, do you have more pictures of the boat? That's bro, you gotta put a ring on that chick immediately, man. That's fucking good.
Yeah?
No, it was a joke. That's a state thing. That's a confidence thing. You need to be able to access state and your skill set while people are standing around you. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be able to work with that. If you get a video of yourself playing the piano in the suit while a couple of girls stand around it, holy fuck. It's done. Done deal. Finished. No, I'm telling you. You will get dates literally from that video. Make that happen. Make it a goal to make that happen within the next 4 weeks. Invite friends. Can be 5 girls and 1 other guy even. Just something like that, you know? But get a couple of hot girls standing around, looking nice, while you're playing the piano, looking at you, and you're playing. Boom. Done. You put that on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Instagram. There are some women who love bald guys. They really like it. But right now, you have the kind of in between. It would be better to just shave it off and way more mouth. Because you have a beard. So it's good. Dude, imagine you completely that thing shaved off with a beard and then a leather jacket. Your beard can look awesome, but all of our beards as men, they can look dirty very quickly. So we want to make sure we shave all of that. Yes. We have a nice line here, and then the contrast is what makes it look really nice and tidy. And get a fade in it as well. Make sure you get an Arabic or a Turkish barber. They're the best. When I was 14, my father introduced me to something called emotional freedom technique, where you basically tap on your face on certain meridian points, and then you affirm statements. Whether it's scientifically backed or not, I don't know, but it works. Tapping on your face, EFT, emotional freedom techniques, works. It's amazing. And the best guy in the space is a guy called Brad Yates. I started tapping on my face, affirming things along his YouTube videos when I was 14 years of age. And my father, let me just see if I can. These are my vision boards from when I was fucking 14, okay? So you can see being rich, feeling grateful. And then the shit works. And then here, meeting Brad Yates was number 1 because he was my most important personal development teacher that I never met. Then when I was 16, I met the guy. I flew to a seminar when I was in London. He came to London from the States, from Sacramento, did a seminar, boom. And he helped me a little bit during the divorce of my parents. Absolute hero of mine for many years. I met him at a seminar. And then I decided to text him the other day because I found him on Instagram. So I go text him. I'm like, yo, Brad, not sure if you remember me, because now I'm way more famous than him. I'm like, hey, Brad, blah, blah, blah. I was like, here, look, I'm just telling him, right? You helped me a lot, blah, 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 blah. And I sent him this because I went to that seminar with my father, right? Awesome guy. And he goes, oh my God, Dad, before this, saw a notification, started following me. Is that the same Dad Mason? Look what a rock star you've become. It's like a little childhood hero type of moment. It's just a nice little moment that happened the other day because I saw my personal development teachers there. This guy is an absolute legend. It's fine to wear casual stuff at home. I would prefer to dress casual almost all the time, but you can see how perception equals reality. It makes such a big difference. If you're a billionaire called Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos, you can dress in whichever way I want. None of us are billionaires, so we can't afford that yet.